How's it going, guys? And welcome back to What If Naruto Was Raised by the Sage of Six Paths, Part 12. Where we last left off, we exited the Land of Waves arc, and Haku is going to be joining the village. Zabuza, he will eventually, just not yet. And yeah, they both survived, because I like Haku and Zabuza, so they're surviving. So, I'd say they, at this point, they get to the village. They get back home, and Kakashi's got, he's gonna take Haku to meet the Hokage and explain the whole situation. And the Hokage, he's gonna accept Haku, but he is gonna put him on probation just because of what happened. But Haku was never a registered ninja, so there's that. And he does have that KK Genkai, which I believe was ice release, but I'm not too sure. Because that whole ice mirrors thing. I believe it was ice release though. So, I mean, that's extra power for the village too. That's really good. So Haku, I'd say they give him the rank of Chunin just based on his skills. Not Jonin, just for the fact that I don't think Haku was probably had enough life experience to be a Jonin yet. But definitely Chunin though, just based around his skills. So, that gets established, and he gets his own house. At that point, I would say Naruto and the gang is gonna, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, they're gonna show Haku, well, not Sasuke, I guess. Sasuke's probably gonna go ahead and go home because he still isn't comfortable around Haku since Haku did nearly kill him. So he's just, yeah, I'm a peace out. I'm gonna go home. Y'all do y'all's thing. We cool, but I'm going home. So, they're showing Haku around the village. They end up seeing, Shikamaru and Choji and Ino. It's like, oh, hey, Naruto, what's up? You got back from your mission. They're just talking, introducing Haku. Sorry, my allergies are really killing me right now. And then they end up running into Hinata, Shikamaru, not Shikamaru, my bad. They already did that. Hinata, Shino, and Kiba. And during that, I would say Kiba is just kind of boasting, as, oh, y'all are finally back. We could have done that mission a lot faster. And he's probably sees Haku, and he's, oh, hey, how are you? I would say you're a bit too pretty to be hanging around Naruto. Eh, Haku's just, thanks. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a boy. And Kiba's just, oh. And he probably, he's upset and sulking. He just goes sulking now. Yeah, I'd say Shino probably thought that was pretty funny. So Naruto, so how was the mission? Yeah, they explained everything to Shino and Hinata. And, Hinata's, oh, well, Naruto, I'm glad you're safe. And now, Hinata's crush on Naruto is nowhere near as intense as it was in the original, just because we did establish Naruto met this Hinata a few years later in the academy. So this Hinata is different from our original Hinata. And, she's friends with their whole group. Yeah, you had Shino and Kiba, kinda. But you also have Shikamaru, Ino, Choji, and of course Naruto, but then you have Sasuke and Sakura. So, Hinata has, a lot more confidence in herself. She's still gonna be shy a little bit, but it's not as bad. She ain't gonna faint when she sees Naruto. Like I said, like the crush isn't that bad. And I would say she even finds Haku kind of attractive. And vice versa, Haku thinks she's kind of attractive. So, they all go their separate ways. And Naruto and Sakura are still showing Haku around. And it was like, well, this is Ichiraku Ramen, Naruto's favorite place to eat. Show him just different shops. And then I would say, Naruto, he's, explaining, this is the Hokage stone faces and everything. And he kind of, gets a little quiet looking at, his dad, which they don't know about Naruto's dad. The only people who know about Naruto's dad, his birth father, not Jiraiya, is Sasuke knows, Kakashi knows, Jiraiya knows, and the third knows. No one else knows though. So they kind of, Naruto, you go, okay, Naruto. Oh yeah, sorry about that, Haku. And after that, they go their separate ways too. Naruto though, he actually wants to talk to Sakura. Say, hey, Sakura, can I talk to you about something? And Sakura is like, oh my god, is he gonna ask me out on a date? Oh, this is so sudden. She's kind of flipping out, having like an inner monologue of what should I say? What should I do? Oh my god. Ah. And Naruto, he's like, hey, well, just follow me real quick. So, she follows him. He's on top of the Okage stone faces. He sits down, and he kind of, you want to, sit beside me? She's blushing. She sits beside him. He's like, well, Naruto, what do you want to talk about? She's kind of blushing. Naruto says, there's something I want to tell you. Something I think I should have told you, quite some time ago. And she's really just, oh my god, is he gonna say he loves me? Naruto's like, Sakura. And he's starting to get serious though, so now she's just, hang on, what's going on? And as a side note, they are sitting on the fourth Hokage's head, which is Naruto's dad. Naruto tells her, okay, so you know how much I trust you. You you're someone I care about a lot. More than most I care about you more than most people, Sakura. You are one of my closest friends, and I trust you. So this is why I want to tell you something. But you can't tell anybody else. And Sakura is just, oh, Naruto, what is it? Is something wrong? No, it's just my full name is Naruto. Well, my real name is Naruto Namikaze. It's like, Namikaze? Why does that sound familiar? It's like, the fourth Hokage is my dad. And Sakura is just, what? Okay, Naruto, quit messing around. It's like, what do you want to tell me? It's Sakura. He's my dad. Motioning to the the head they're sitting on. Like, wait, what? The fourth is your dad? You're serious? But Naruto, why didn't you tell anybody? It's like, well, I mean, I I told Sasuke. It's like, okay, well, you guys, if you would have told everybody this, I guarantee you, a lot of people would have been treating you better. Yeah, okay, I've always treated you really good. Sasuke has too. But, I mean, Naruto, I've seen the way people look at you. I've seen the way a lot of people still treat you. If you would have told people about this, you would have got a lot of respect. Why didn't you say anything? And Naruto says, that's one of the reasons why. I don't want people to respect me because of my family, Sakura. I want them to respect me because of who I am. And you and Sasuke do that. And I really do appreciate you doing that for me. But I want to make a name for myself, not based around my father. And the other reason is my dad has a lot of enemies out there in the world. And Sakura kind of clicks. Oh. So if people found out, then you, yeah, there's a good chance I would have already been killed. And she said, well, why are you telling me this then? And he tells her, I'd say he actually gets a little closer to her. It's like, Sakura, because you're one of the people that are the most precious to me. And I'd say she's probably blushing a little bit, and actually he's blushing about it now. It's just, I trust you. And I know you won't tell anybody, but I think it was time that you knew about that. She's, she's happy. He's like, well, thank you. I appreciate you telling me, but I mean, does is it just Sasuke and know that knows? And I assume Kakashi Sensei he probably knows too. And yeah, and my dad actually trained Kakashi. It's like, wait, what? And it's like, yeah, that that might explain a little bit why Kakashi's one of the ones who does look after me. And she says, wait, so does that mean that Lord Jiraiya knows your dad too? It's like, Pervy Sage is my godfather. What? And wait, why do you call him Pervy Sage? Well, we're not gonna get into that, but yeah. So now my two deepest, darkest secrets. It's like two. Oh wait, you mean the fox too? It's like, yeah. So you know about the fox, and you know about my family. I wanted you to know that. And again, thank you for, you know, always being by my side even before this. And I was just, Naruto. I'll always stay by your side, Naruto, no matter what. And after she's realizing what she said, she's kind of blushing. It's like, oh crap, oh crap. Did I just Naruto? Uh, Thank you. They kind of start laughing a little bit. So yeah, now Sakura knows. So they're probably heading back down to the village. And Sakura's like, hey, Naruto. It's like, oh, what is it? Would you mind uh, hanging out, just the two of us sometime? Just to get something to eat? It's like, you mean like a date? They're both blushing at that. And yeah, I guess. Like, sure. Yeah, that'd be great. So Naruto's getting, blushing on Sakura's, they're both blushing. And it's like, cool. And then, they go their separate ways. Sakura's in her head, the whole other personality just, yeah, we asked Naruto on a date. Yeah, cha! And she's also thinking to herself, he trusts me that much to tell me about, this family. Naruto, back over, with him, is just, holy crap, I got a date. Wait, we didn't decide on a day. Crap. But he heads back to they head home. He gets home, sees Kakashi. He's like, oh, Naruto, what are you doing out so late still? And he's just, oh, just doing stuff. And he's got a big goofy grin. He's like, Naruto, what are you so happy about? So, I got a date. And Kakashi's, so where are you and Sakura going? I didn't say it was Sakura. I was like, Naruto, I see the way you two look at each other. Come on. Say, shut up. Then they're probably having a good little laugh. And then he explains to Naruto, yeah, Haku, he's got his home now and everything else. Sorry, my allergies are really bugging me. So, yeah, there's that. And Naruto heads to bed. And so the next day, he's walking around the village and he sees Haku. He's like, hey, Haku, what's going on? Haku's like, hey, Naruto. That one girl, Hinata. He's like, oh, what about her? Is there anything else you could tell me about her? And Naruto gets like a big grin. He's just, you like Hinata. uh, I mean, she's attractive. Okay, I see. Just kind of goofing off, and Haku actually kind of like not. It doesn't like punch Naruto hard. Kind of gives him like a little punch to the shoulder. It's like Naruto, stop it. So all right, Haku, I didn't know you were such a playboy. It's like anyway. So they're walking around. I say they run into Sakura, and Sakura at this point is like, "Oh, hey Naruto." So hey Haku, good to see you too. And she probably said, "Hey Naruto, can I talk to you real quick?" So those two are talking to each other. Haku's just waiting. And I say, "Hey, we didn't exactly establish a day for our date." I was like, "Yeah." And at that point, Konohamaru shows up, ruining their conversation. The whole fake rock he has with all the gunpowder just blowing up. Just, oh man, we used too much gunpowder. And Naruto's just, Konohamaru, really? He's like, oh, hey, boss, how you doing? And Konohamaru shows up with him and his little group of friends. I cannot remember their names. Because you got the little girl with the orange hair, and then the little boy who's always had snot going down his nose. But Naruto's like, well, what do you want? What are you doing, Konohamaru? And it says, well, you promised me that you would teach me a new jutsu after I mastered the Shadow Clone Jutsu. And Naruto's like, yeah, I did. So you're telling me you mastered it? It's like, Shadow Clone Jutsu. And out pops, I'd say about 3 or 4 Konohamaru's clones. Naruto's really impressed. Hey, wow, just not bad. So, I mean, that's Sakura's probably impressed. It's like, whoa, Naruto, you taught him that? Yeah, I did. I thought it'd be good for him. I thought it'd be good for him, and he is my student after all. And Haku was over there just, these are some really strange people, aren't they? At that point, Konohamaru was starting to be a little bit more self-aware, noticing both Sakura and Haku. And Konohamaru was like, ooh, okay, boss. I see. You're a bit of a playboy, aren't you? You a player. And he's like, what? He's like, don't think I don't know what you're doing. These two pretty girls over here, are these your girlfriends? And Naruto's just, him and Sakura look at each other and just kind of, they're blushing. And then, Naruto looks at Haku and then they're just like, no! So Haku's, I'm a boy. Oh. So what about that one? It's like no, Sakura's, she's not my girlfriend. And Sakura's like, yeah, I mean, like, I guess not. And she actually gets a little upset, but Naruto is just, well, I mean, I didn't imply you might not be, or couldn't be. He's starting to stutter, just freaking out. Just, it's like, oh, well, I guess it would make sense. Why would you like a girl with such a big forehead? Sakura looking him dead in the eyes now, just, what did you say? And Naruto just, oh no. Konohamaru, run! He's like, what? Just run! And Sakura's, yeah, she about to beat the fuck out of this boy. Konohamaru, he takes off running and just like, oh shit! And at that point, Sakura's chasing him. They're all just, they're goofing off for the most part. Haku is just, is this normal here in this village? And Naruto's, Sakura, he didn't mean it. Please, don't hurt him too bad. At that point, Konohamaru bumps into Kankuro, the sand ninja, since they're there in the village. He's like, hey, that hurt, kid. Konohamaru's, oh, I'm sorry. He picks Konohamaru up, by the shirt neck, or the shirt, what I'm trying to say. Which, that it was such a stupid thing to do. You are in a rival village. that you were invited to, and the first thing you do is try to pick a fight with a little kid. Okay, yeah, you're like what, 15, 16, and you're picking a fight with like how old is Konohamaru at this point? Like 5, 6? Come on, man. What is wrong with you? Like if I was in that village and I saw that, damn straight I'd be over there trying to beat your ass too if I see you messing with a little kid like that. It's like, leave him alone. And Naruto's like, hey, put him down. Sakura's like, oh, hang on, Naruto's like, hey, I'm sorry. That was my fault. And Kakuro's just, I can't stand little kids like you. Who do you think you are bumping into me? And Naruto just, I said, put him down. And he's glaring at Kankuro. Kankuro's like, huh. And Tamari's looking at him and she's thinking, oh, this guy, he's got some backbone. He's kind of cute. And Kankuro's like, what are you going to do about it, Blondie? It's like, put him down or I will make you put him down. And Kankuro just, why don't you prove it then? And, Naruto throws the kunai. Kankuro catches it. Like, really? What was that supposed to? And Naruto teleports right in front of him and just gut checks him. Just, what the hell? And Kankuro drops Konohamaru and he falls on the ground. Just, what was that? And Naruto just standing above him. I gave you multiple warnings. Don't you ever put your hands on my brother again, or my little brother. Which he sees Kankuro, or not Kankuro, he sees Konohamaru as a little brother. He says, don't you ever put your hands on him again. And he's just glaring at Kankuro. He gets up and he's, okay, you want to play, kid? All right, fine. And at that point, Sasuke is there, and he he does the whole thing where he flicks the rock at Kankuro. Sasuke, he's in the tree, flicks that rock at Kankuro, and it hits him in the face. He's like, what the hell, another one? Sasuke jumps down, and he says, trust me, you do not want to pick a fight with us. If you end up fighting Naruto, then you're going to be fighting me too. So back off, because you will not win. And he's getting a little ballsy now. Oh, is that a fact? And that's when Gaara shows up. It's, Kankuro, you're an embarrassment to our village. Just shut up or I'll kill you. It's like, Gaara, sorry about that. And both Sasuke and Naruto both looking at Gaara, and Naruto's like, what? Something feels weird about this guy. The sage knows though. At that point, Kurama's like, hey, Naruto. Like, Kurama? What is it? Hey. He's like you. He's like, wait, he's got one of the tail beasts in him? Yeah. And the sage is talking to Naruto now, and he's just, that's Shukaku. What has he done to that boy? Now, the sage, though, he's trying to hide his presence from Shukaku. So Shukaku doesn't sense him. But, so Naruto now knows, okay, so that's... And he's talking to Kurama, which, you said Shukaku. So he's the one tail. Yeah. And I can't stand that Tanuki. And the sage, Kurama... He's still your brother. Calm down. Damn rat. So then Kurama tells him, just be careful around him, Naruto. So Naruto, he's looking and he's like, so, who are you? And Gaara's, I'm interested in you two as well. I believe he has said your name was Naruto, right? You seem to have some skill to be able to knock the wind out of Kankuro there. And I also must apologize for my brother's demeanor. I will personally make sure he doesn't do that again. Now, you there, though. I assume you must be an Uchiha, correct? Yeah, I'm Sasuke. Would you care to do us the courtesy and tell us your name? It's like, of course. I'm Gara. Gara from the Sand Village. And Naruto's, wait, what are Sand Ninja doing here? And Tamari tells him, you don't know? I mean, we got the tuning exams are coming up. You guys live here and y'all don't even know about it? What kind of ninja is this place hiring? At that point, Gaara's, if you don't mind, we'll excuse ourselves. Hopefully, we'll meet again in the tournament. They all, they go their separate ways. And Naruto he's kind of, he's not worried, but it's just, I didn't think, I'd be seeing another one like me so soon. So, after that, they pick Konohamaru up, and Konohamaru was just, that was so cool, boss. I didn't think you could do something like that. Yeah, I mean, did you forget? I did do that. I used that on Ebisu. It's like, oh yeah. So, anyway, when are you gonna teach me that new jutsu? Uh, First off, when does the tuning exams start? And just for the sake of like my storytelling, I don't remember when the tuning exams really started, but I'm gonna say they'll take place in a week from now. So Konohamaru said it's about a week from now. So that way all of them have time to, prepare. And Naruto is alright, well, give me a minute, Konohamaru. Let me talk to, my group. And I'll go ahead and start working you through that jutsu. Oh, I mean, okay. So he's talking to Sakura. I'd say even Haku with it. Well, not Haku. He's actually gonna say, Haku, can you give us a minute? And Haku's, sure. I mean, I'll go ahead and go. It's fine. So Haku does take off. He understands. This is a team thing. He's not part of their team. Naruto tells them, guys, he's like me. And they're like, Naruto, what do you mean? Uh, he's got one of the tailed beasts inside of him. What? No, Sasuke, you can't be serious. Someone like that is here in the village? And Naruto's just, yeah. So we need to be careful around that guy. Trust me. As a matter of fact, give me a whole minute. It's like, Kurama. It's like, oh, what is it, boy? Which one was he? So, he's the one-tailed Shukaku. If anything, he's just a bothersome Tanuki. He's no threat to me, but, to y'all, it might be a different story. And so, he shows back up, he leaves his mindscape, and he tells both of them, yeah, well, he's the one tail. And, the fox, he's not going to say the fox's name to them. I would say Sasuke probably knows the fox's name, but to this, it's more so respect for Kurama, because I don't, Kurama probably doesn't want them knowing his name. So he just says, the fox, he told me that, that's Shukaku, the sand spirit, he's a Tanuki, and, well, he said for him it'd be no problem, but for us, it could pose a problem to us all. So, we need to be on our guard. And, they kind of, they're kind of thinking about it. It's like, all right, well, we need to get ready for the tuning exams too. We didn't know about that. It's like, all right, but I gotta go. It's like, well, where are you going? It's like, Konohamaru. So, they all kind of go their separate ways. And Naruto gets to Konohamaru and he's like, hey, so, I did tell you I'll teach you a jutsu. Come with me. So, Konohamaru, he goes with Naruto, and I'd say, the two other people that are with Konohamaru, his two teammates, they're with him too. And Naruto goes and buys some balloons. And Konohamaru's, boss, what are you doing getting balloons? So, I told you I was going to teach you another jutsu, didn't I? So, yeah, but with balloons, like, you'll see. They get to the training ground. Naruto shows them the Rasengan. It's like, Whoa! Boss, I think you've told me about that before. Wait, you're gonna teach me that? He's getting excited. And, the other two kids, they're just there like, whoa, Naruto, you're so cool. And he's kind of, I am, ain't I? And he tells Konohamaru, well, the reason for the balloons is, you gotta pop the balloon. That's the first step to using the Rasengan. So he pops the balloon, shows Konohamaru how to do it, and he tells him, come find me again after you've managed to pop it, and I'll give you a tip. Use your shadow clones for it. It's like, use the clones for it? Why, boss? And he actually explains the secret of the shadow clones. It's like, whoa, no way! They can do that? It's like, yep. So, use the clones to help you with the jutsu, Konohamaru. It's like, all right, well, thanks, boss. I'll definitely come find you after I do it. So, they end up going their separate ways. Naruto gets home and he's just, hey, big bro. It's like, oh, Naruto, what are you doing home? Well, so early. First off, it's 9 p.m. Second, why didn't you tell us about the tuning exams? Oh, yeah, about that. Well, I've already entered you all in it. But you didn't tell us. So, I mean, it might have slipped my mind. Don't give me that crap. You should have told us about this sooner. It's like, well, I mean, I say you're all ready. So, I figured maybe a little late wouldn't have been bad. It's just, okay. And he's like, oh, hey, big bro. So, oh, what is it, Naruto? Do you know when Dad's gonna be back? And he tells him, actually, Lord Jiraiya is gonna be here for the tuning exams to watch you do it. Really? Oh, that's amazing! And he gets excited about it that his dad's gonna be coming home. And after that, they both head to bed, and that's the end of this part. So I'd say we did not too much, but it's we got through what I wanted to get through. Trying to set up some stuff between Naruto and Sakura, setting up some stuff between Haku and Hinata, which Naruto didn't really get to explain much about Hinata like he wanted to, because Sakura and Konohamaru kind of interrupted. But yeah, this has been What If Naruto Was Raised by the Sage of Six Paths, Part 12. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you later. I am out.